Cheers. Cheers to the cheer.
He said you weren't going to like it.
Yeah. It's all right.
Well, final week, it's kind of flown by, hasn't it?
It really has. It's been fast. You know, and there's so much work to be done that we've had to put in. It makes it seem like, you know, every day we're eager to get back out to learn some more. And, you know, yeah, we're on the last week. Only 2 more to go. And so, you know, so our guys, and that's kind of what we've been reiterating to them is that, you know, spring ball is going to be fast. You got to learn as quickly as you can and go through the process of this. And we'll continue to learn throughout the rest of the semester. We get back from spring break and then all summer, obviously. But it's been good for us as coaches just to get to know the players and to see what makes them tick, to see who's capable of learning the stuff we're trying to get put in. But it's been really good. We're excited about it.
Coach, when you look and you think about, you said this earlier, now that spring's over, it gives the guys the time to learn, lift, obviously, they won't get interrupted there. But for you guys as coaches, it also gives you kind of a jump on recruiting on everybody else, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's part of the benefit, I think, of going early, so we can, you know, really dive into all the recruiting for next year as we head throughout, you know, March and April before we go out on the road with the eval period. So we should be way ahead of the game, and we'll obviously continue to bring in, you know, recruits to the campus and to visit with them. And also it gives us an opportunity now. We saw our guys throughout spring practice. We see the things we need to work on, and so now we can kind of monitor that throughout the rest of the semester. Monitor what they're doing as an individual. They can come in here and do some things on their own. Kind of monitor that as well. So there's a lot of benefits to it, and kind of steal some days, you know, in April. Not necessarily just full team practice, but some individual work with the guys that they're going in there and getting on their own.
Was there kind of a set goal, hey, I hope we get to this point by the end of spring practice, and if so, or you feel pretty pleased with where the team is?
There's not really necessarily a set goal. I think for us it was, you know, for us to obviously get to know the guys, for our guys to go out and have the energy and play hard every single practice. I mean, I think that's the goal on a daily basis. There wasn't anything, you know, from day 1 to day 15, but we're just trying to put in our base stuff and then try to get good at it once we put it in. So I think the part of the energy and the guys being eager to come to work every day, that's been there, and that's the encouraging thing, because we've seen the progress. Because if you do that, you're going to get better every day. So our guys have gotten a lot better since we first put the pads on this February.
Coach Brown seemed really excited Saturday about what the week that they had as a defense. Do you feel?
Yeah. You know, to me, Saturday was their best day. You know, just fitting the defense, guys getting to where they need to get to within the scheme of the defense. Proper alignment, getting to their gaps, running to the football, all those things. They did the best job of all spring. And it takes time. This defense takes time to put in, to learn the nuances, the ins and outs. And that was good to see. I think, you know, so as soon as like some of the guys, the lights are going off for them, it's like, okay, now I get it. You know, and that's the encouraging thing as well, because you can build off of that and we can continue to grow our defense.
What was this like for you? Because you came from such, you know, over and over where you returned into the same role, and now you have this new role and all new guys.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. You know, I haven't had time really to, you know, I've had a lot of people talk about, you know, how you like Louisville and all that. Well, I mean, I don't really know yet. I mean, I've been in the building. I go to my house to sleep. That's basically it. We've had some basketball games, so I've been in the Yum, and that's been awesome. You know, and you're actually working then because we have recruits come over there to the Yum Center to watch us play. So it's a bit overwhelming with all of it because you have so much going on. You know, you're trying to recruit. We're trying to get our guys to learn what we want as a football team. We're dealing with our family, trying to get them up here and get them settled. You know, so many things that are going on. So you know, it's, you know, back in my old role, it was normal because, you know, everybody had their routine and it was set and you knew what you were going to do and all that. So. And here you're just teaching everybody. We're learning so much learning that is going on. I'm learning people. I'm learning you guys. I'm learning. You know, there's so many things that you're learning that is a bit overwhelming at times. But we're just trying to stay focused on the task at hand, which is our players, our student athletes, and really focusing on them with everything that we're doing.
What should we expect from that spring showcase on Thursday?
Well, I mean, for us, you know, it's the 15th day. You guys won't be able to see the progress that we've made, you know, from day 1 to day 15. You know, you'll see just that practice, and but we hopefully will get out there and we'll get a lot of scrimmage reps in. I mean, I would like to hope that we'd get over 100 plays in for this scrimmage. You know, we'll do some individual work, but not much. It'll be a lot of scrimmage and type scenarios, moving the football, putting our guys in different scenarios. If you're coming off the goal line or going in red zone work or all those different things that you have in football. And some of the things, might not look as good, but we're trying to see certain guys do certain things and see if they can accomplish those things.
Which I know you can't mention guys, but what's the reception been like? You brought a lot of guys. This weekend was huge in the last few weeks. Mm-hmm. What has been the feedback you've been hearing from the younger guys?
Talking about recruits? Yeah, it's been good. I mean, the guys, particularly the ones that have been here in the past and then now they're here, they can tell the definite change. They can see it, and they like what they're seeing, like what they're hearing, So they're still learning us. They're still learning our staff and learning how we operate. They've been excited when they come to watch practice. They like the way practice is run. So it's a lot of positive things that are happening. I think it's going to take time, though. I think it's going to take time with our staff to get to know us more, to see exactly what we're doing, and to start seeing, the fruits of our labor that we're putting in with the recruiting. I mean, I think it'll start happening as we continue on, because the more and more they're coming back, they're seeing that we're the same guy that they left before, and there's nothing's changed, and we're consistent. And I think that's what these recruits will see, and they'll want to be a part of this program.
For Thursday, how much should we read into people taking snaps in different positions?
I wouldn't read a whole lot into it. It's going to be everybody's playing, everybody's getting reps. It doesn't matter if it's whoever trots out there first, because it could be the 2s or the 3s or whoever's going out there. I mean, if we got a couple guys dinged up right now, so there'll be some guys that won't get any reps. So. I wouldn't read a whole lot into that. We're just getting guys getting reps, and at the end of this, we'll evaluate the whole spring, and we'll kind of see where guys need to work on different things and tell them that, what they need to work on in the off season. As we get closer, 10 days out from game week, then we'll kind of have a better idea about who we're going to put out there first.
Has it been difficult offensively because you have such few bodies on the offensive line and a couple guys dinged up? Does that make it hard for everybody?
Absolutely. That makes it a little bit tougher. You don't have as much depth on the offensive line. We've got a couple guys dinged up there. That's hurt us, because now you're throwing off time with the quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, not necessarily hitting it right because we didn't block it right, and those kind of things. But that's just part of it. I mean, you're going to have injuries in the season as well, so we talk about, hey, you can't control that. So if we can't control it, we're not worried about it. So you got to go out there and you still got to function to the best of your ability. So that's part of it. We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to recruit and develop O-linemen, get them in here, and we all know that's a need for us. And but it's part of it, because the things that we can't control, we don't worry about.
All right, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.